Hello, travelers, dreamers, seekers of adventure. Let me hit you with a truth most people don't hear. Travel isn't hard. It just looks hard. And the reason it looks hard is because people are still traveling like it's 2005. Paper tickets, printed maps, currency panic, language fear. But today, your phone is your passport to confidence. And once you learn how to use it properly, you can land in a foreign country with zero plans and still move like you belong there. Today, I'll show you how to run an entire trip using only your phone, with real examples so you can actually picture yourself doing it. Not theory, not hype, real travel. Before we go further, if travel freedom is something you want, not someday, but for real, subscribe to this channel. And drop a comment sharing your favorite travel experience or the country you're dreaming of next. Your story matters, and it inspires others more than you think. Now, let's get into it. Your phone is your base camp. Imagine this. You land in Tokyo for the first time. New language, new signs, new rules. Most people freeze. But you pull out your phone, and suddenly, everything makes sense. That's because your phone isn't entertainment. It's your base camp. Money, navigation, translation, transport, safety, all in one place. Once you understand this, travel stops being scary and starts feeling strategic. Digital money. Let's say you land in Lisbon. You're hungry. You see a cafe. The menu's in Portuguese. Instead of hunting for an ATM, you tap your phone. Apple Pay, Google Pay, Wise Card, payment done. I've paid for espresso in Italy, street food in Thailand, and subway rides in London without touching cash. Why this matters? Because when one card fails, you don't panic. You switch. Track spending instantly. Avoid bad exchange rates. Pay anywhere locals pay. Cash becomes backup, not stress. That's how confident travelers move. eSIMs. Internet saves you. Picture this. You land in Bangkok at midnight. Airport Wi-Fi is slow. Taxi drivers are shouting prices. Most people panic. You don't. Because your eSIM activates instantly. You turn on Airalo or Holafly. Boom. Data. Now you. Order a Grab ride. Message your hotel. Check Google Maps. Translate signs instantly. No SIM kiosks. No language barrier. No stress. Let me say this clearly. No internet equals no control. An eSIM gives you freedom the second you land. Local transport apps. Move smooth. Here's another scene. You're in Paris. Tourists are staring at subway maps. Locals are walking fast. Why? They know the system, because they use apps. Citymapper tells you which metro line to take, which exit saves time. When delays happen, in Berlin, BVG app. In Seoul, Kakao Metro. In New York, MTA apps. You don't guess, you move. And when you move confidently, people treat you differently. Maps, offline confidence. Now imagine this. You're walking in Rome. Narrow streets, signal drops, tourist stop. You don't. Because before the trip you downloaded offline maps. You pinned your hotel, nearby restaurants, pharmacies, train stations. I've navigated Marrakesh alleys with zero signal because everything was saved. Preparation isn't fear, it's power. AI translators, real conversations. Let's talk language fear. Imagine ordering food in South Korea. Menu only in Hangul. Instead of guessing, you open Google Translate camera mode. Boom! Instant translation. You point your phone at a menu in Vietnam, and suddenly you know what's spicy, what's vegetarian, what's pork. Or better, you speak English. The phone speaks Spanish. The waiter replies. The phone translates back. That's not cheating. That's communication. Language stops being a wall and becomes a bridge. Bookings. Everything digital. Let's say your flight gets delayed. Gate changes. Paper ticket lost. No panic. Because your boarding pass is in your phone. Flight app updates automatically. Hotel booking saved offline. Train tickets screenshot. Cloud storage saves. Passport copy. Insurance. Emergency contacts. You don't argue with staff. You show receipts. That's calm power. Safety. Quiet protection. Here's something experienced travelers do. They prepare quietly. Share live location with family. Save emergency numbers. Use maps to avoid unsafe areas. If something feels off, you leave. No drama, no fear, just awareness. Confidence keeps you safer than panic ever will. Flexibility when plans change. Travel never goes perfectly. That's normal. Train canceled in Spain. Instead of stress, you check your phone. Bus app, rideshare, alternate route. Problem solved. Prepared travelers don't complain. They adapt. This is about trust. Let's slow this down. This isn't about apps. It's about trusting yourself. When you know you can translate, navigate, pay, adapt, you stop waiting. You stop saying, maybe someday. You book. Travel builds skill. Travel isn't escape. It's training. You miss a train, problem solving. You negotiate prices, confidence. You navigate alone, self-trust. Your phone accelerates growth. Not because it replaces thinking, but because it supports it. Let me leave you with this. The world is more accessible than it's ever been. What stops people isn't danger, it's doubt. Doubt that they'll cope, doubt that they'll adapt, doubt that they'll belong. But once you travel smart, once you use your phone as a tool, you realize something powerful. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know you'll figure it out. And that mindset, that changes everything. If this video helped you see travel differently, subscribe for more real, practical travel guidance. And comment below what country changed you the most, or which one are you finally ready to visit. Your journey doesn't start at the airport. It starts right now.